All right. Good morning, everyone. I am not Mariel, nor am I Eric. My name is Melissa. I often assist this class. Hey. So happy to be subbing and being able to lead you all today through this practice. If you don't have the necessary props, I'll be sure to come around and give you them, but we'll be using all of the things today. In my classes, I teach here Wednesday mornings at 7 a.m., and in my classes, I always say that I give instruction and you take what you need and leave what you don't, right? Everything here is an offering, and you know your practice, your body best. So I might not always cue a water break or a break itself when you need it. Feel free to take it, even if everyone else is doing something else. I want you to really listen to your body on this Sunday morning. This week, moving into the next few weeks, I'm actually talking more about the Tridevi, or the goddesses that are of our namesake, three queens. So there are the three aspects of the Divine Mother, and I'll be talking about Kali and her inherent wisdom throughout today's class. I'll speak more to it in a few minutes, but we'll keep this in mind as we flow through today. If you have any questions along the way, feel free to raise your hand. I think that's all the things I usually say. So, with that in mind, feel free to set up in your version of a comfortable seat. You can also lie back. Hey, you can also lie back, setting up in a heart bench or lying flat. If you choose to sit upright, I always recommend sitting up on the edge of your bolster or a rolled up blanket. When you elevate your hips above your knees, it helps to lengthen the curve of your low back for a more supported seat. So as you make your way into whatever your version of a supine or sitting position is, let your eyes begin to soften, and maybe they close completely. Begin to notice where you are and how you are. Notice how you are supported by the earth beneath you, by the props beneath you. Start to receive yourself as you are today, in this moment, without feeling the need to change or be something else entirely. To do this, start to look for your breath. Your breath could be higher up towards your chest, maybe lower down towards your belly. But without any judgment, take notice. Notice the air that flows in through your nose, then the deeper breath that sighs out through your nose or mouth. Allergies and summer sickness stuff permitting, this is your breath. Notice how your breath draws in through your nose, travels down and wide to fill up your belly completely, and as you exhale, your breath travels up and out through the crown of your head, filling you, surrounding you, and expanding you from the inside out. We'll take a deep breath together. Your next inhale, take it down and wide. Fill yourself up completely. And as you exhale, Let your breath pour out of you, heartfelt. The physical practice of yoga is first and foremost in service to your breath. This gift of life, your breath illuminates your heart illuminates your mind, and your mind inspires the faculties of your body, all connected by the force of your breath, the energy of your pranayama. Continue to trace your natural breath on your own. So Kali is one of the three aspects of the Divine Mother known as Durga. She's often depicted with dark blue or black skin, sometimes red eyes. Her tongue is often ferociously out of her mouth, sticking her tongue out at the world around her. Within this aspect of the divine, she is ferocity, energy, potential. She is also radical embodiment. In this tradition of yoga, we like to say the divine conceals itself in you to reveal itself as you. With all of this raw potential and embodiment, it is the difference represented between each and every one of us. Your practice, your inner potential is different than the person next to you, and that is what Kali embraces. Receive yourself in today's practice as you are. Begin to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, or if it has meaning for you, you can fold your hands together at your heart center. In this gesture of Anjali Mudra, this moment of utmost sincere self-reverence honors your inner voice, your inner potential, which is never further than your own heart and never further than your own breath. Keeping this connection to your breath and to your heart as best you can, gently release your hands, blink open your eyes. Let's meet in table. Move your blocks towards the front of your mat. We'll need them in a little bit. You're welcome to pad your knees. Really check in with yourself. What do you need to get out of your practice here today? Now, as you make your way into table, check in. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. Now, as you exhale, press down through your hands around your spine. Curl in for cat pose. Inhale, your pelvis tilts forward. Your gaze lifts for cow. Exhale, press down to curl in. Flow through your cat and cow for 3 more full rounds of breath. Now at the end of your next exhale, start to add on any organic movements that might feel right for you. This could look like swiveling out through your hips, shifting your body forward, backward, side to side. Send breath to those spaces that can't be seen, but can certainly be felt. At the end of your next exhale, come back to tabletop stillness. From table, walk your hands about 2 to 3 handprints in front of your shoulders. Then another handprint, because you probably didn't do a full 3. Tuck your toes and send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Press down through your hands to reach up through your hips. Extend through the backs of your legs. Everyone look at your hands. And without actually moving your hands, can you energetically hug your hands into one another like you could crinkle the mat between them? Use that action to draw strength up your arms to the backs of your shoulder blades. Then from the backs of your shoulder blades, press down through your arms and into the earth as you send your hips up and back to where the ceiling and the wall meet behind you. Inhale to shift your body forward to high plank. Exhale, stay here for a beat. Your shoulders should be on top of your wrists. If they're not, walk your feet in or back to get there. Then as you inhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Exhale to pedal out your legs from side to side. Bend into one knee, lengthen through the opposite leg. Come to stillness. Inhale, bend your knees deep. Exhale, look forward, step up to the top of your mat. Forward, fold over your legs. Bring your feet to be about hips width distance and parallel to one another so all 10 toes face me. Root down through your feet, strengthen your legs. Take a big breath in, come up to stand. Your arms lift, your gaze lifts as you reach up towards the sky. Exhale to hinge from your hips, bow over your heart. Fingertips touch down to blocks or the earth. Inhale, find a halfway lift, long spine, hands to blocks or shins. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands down to the earth. Step back to high plank. From high plank, exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, legs long behind you, toes flat to the mat. Bring your hands wide to frame out your chest. Flick the tops of your toes into the ground. Use this to inhale, curl up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Let's do that again. Press down through your feet. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, lower back down. Last round together. Press down through your feet. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your head. Exhale, back to the earth. Tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale to bend your knees deep. Exhale, look forward, step up to the top of your mat, forward, fold over your legs. Root down through your feet. Take a big breath in, come up to stand. Arms lift, gaze lifts, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge from your hips, forward fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back to high plank. From high plank, exhale, lower down to the earth. Press your feet down, hug your legs in towards one another. Inhale, curl up, shoulders back, head back. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees deep. Exhale, look forward, step up to the top of your mat, forward, fold over your legs. Root down through your feet, big breath in, come up to stand. Arms lift, gaze lifts, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge from your hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back to high plank. From high plank, exhale, lower down to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Let it draw in through your nose and out through your nose or mouth. Inhale, bend your knees deep. Exhale, look forward, step up to the top of your mat, forward, fold over your legs. I think it could be maybe good for you to try blocks here. Root down into something. Yeah, there you go. Root down through your feet. Take a big breath in. Come up to stand. Arms lift, gaze lifts, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, sit your butt deep into chair pose. Hinge from your hips to get your butt back in space. Now this is basically a squat, so sit your butt back until you can feel your glutes turn on. That's the way. Stay here with your butt back and down, then just lengthen from your hips to your armpits, then from your armpits out through your fingertips. Everyone sit 2 inches lower, big breath in, press down, rise, reach up, exhale, hinge from your hips, forward fold over your legs. Fingertips touch the earth or your props. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bow over your heart. Plant your hands, step back to high plank. From high plank, exhale, lower down to the earth. Press the tops of your feet down, shrug your shoulders. Inhale, curl up for cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Notice your breath. Feel your breath in your body just as it is in this moment in time. Inhale, your right foot lifts up and back. Exhale, big step through, low lunge. Find your footing, then root down, rise, reach up to high crescent lunge. Exhale to descend 1 more inch into your front thigh. Everyone lift your back heel, back knee, and back thigh high to the sky. Think straight and strong through your back leg, then use that to get 1 inch deeper into your front thigh. Look down at your rib cage. Draw your low ribs in and up. Your shoulders slide back. Your head presses back on top of your shoulders. As you exhale, lower your hands down, frame your front foot, step back to downward facing dog. From down dog, you could be here. Or inhale, ride your breath forward to high plank. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Press your feet down to inhale, curl up. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, your other foot lifts up and back. Exhale, big step through, low lunge. Root down to rise, reach up, high crescent lunge. Exhale to descend 1 inch deeper into your front thigh. Everyone, back heel high, back leg straight. Keep this and imagine hugging your feet in towards one another. Feel your legs engage. Use that action to draw strength up to your hips. Then from your hips, press down into your legs and into the earth. As you exhale out through your back heel and up through your fingertips. Big breath in. Exhale, lower your hands down, frame your front foot, step back to downward facing dog. You can stay here or inhale, shift your body forward to high plank. Exhale, lower down to the earth. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Notice what you feel, how it feels, and where you feel it. Inhale, your right foot lifts up and back. Exhale, big step through, low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up, high crescent lunge. Exhale to reach up through your fingertips. On your next breath in, take as many hops as you need. To inhale, lift your left knee, balance on your right leg. Cross your ankle over your thigh, sit your butt back into pigeon chair. Flex through your left toes. Try to make this a hip opener. Do that by drawing your left knee more towards the left and your right knee more towards the right. Everyone sit 2 inches deeper. Root down through your strong leg. Inhale, lift your knee, flex your foot. Exhale, hand grabs for your ankle, foot or pant leg for a thigh stretch. As you inhale, hug your thighs into one another. Imagine you're squeezing a blueberry between them. Use that action to stand down into your foot and reach up through your fingertips. Exhale, hinge halfway forward, release your back foot. Take a big step back into high lunge. Feel yourself land on the earth. Exhale, lower your hands down, frame your front foot, step back to downward facing dog. Big breath in, deeper breath out. Inhale, your other foot lifts up and back. Exhale, big step through, low lunge. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. On your next breath in, take a big step forward and up, balance on your left leg. Lift your right knee, flex your foot, cross your ankle over your thigh, figure four. Flex your right toes, power up your right leg. Use that action to sit 2 inches lower. Your hands can be at your heart center or your arms reach overhead. Feel your foot on the earth, root down through your foot. Inhale, lift your right knee, flex your foot. Exhale, grab for your foot, ankle, pant leg, thigh stretch. Balance is going to be different from side to side. That's okay. Feel free to use the wall or anything to support you in your practice today. Feel your foot on the ground. Inhale to hug your thighs into one another. Then use that action to press strong into the earth and up through your fingertips. We're still holding this. As you exhale, hinge halfway forward, release your back foot. Take a big step back, land in your high lunge. Exhale, lower your hands down, frame your front foot, step back to downward facing dog. From down dog, you can stay here or inhale, shift your body forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down to the earth. Connect your feet to the ground. As you inhale, rise up through cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Let's all lower down to our knees. Grab a sip of water, child's pose. Take a moment of rest. Check in with yourself. Check in with your breath. When you're ready, meet me back in downward facing dog. Are we warmed up? Okay. Now that we've kicked it up a little bit, take this time to notice what you need. How do you embody what can sustain you for the rest of your practice and honor your individual practice here today on the mat? Press down through your hands, lift up through your hips, extend through the backs of your legs. Pivot both feet to face the right side of your mat. Stack your feet, open up for Vashisthasana or side plank. We tend to be on different sides for this one. That's okay, whatever works for you. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your hand on the ground. Firmly press down through your hand and feet to lift your hips high to the sky. Maybe you start to lean back onto your shoulder blades. As you exhale, lower your hands down, pike your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose or mouth. Other side, pivot both feet to whatever side you didn't do. Set yourself up. You can also lower your back knee down, give yourself a little support. No matter what you need, press firmly. Stand down into your legs to reach your hips up towards the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, lower your hands down, pike your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Stay here or take your linking vinyasa. Press down into your hands, lift up into your hips, extend through the backs of your legs. Inhale, your right foot lifts up and back. Exhale, big step through, low lunge. Climb your forearm to your thigh for extended side angle. Parallel your back foot down. Stretch your stance to take up space. Connect your forearm to your thigh and your thigh back into your forearm. Keep that as you lean back onto your shoulder blades. As you inhale, lift your arms up to a T, warrior two. Exhale, bend deep into your front thigh. Now reach back like you could grab for the person behind you. Then keep all of that as you descend 1 inch deeper so your torso's on top of your hips. From here, inhale, straighten your front leg, turn your toes in, heels in, toes out, sit deep into goddess pose. Sit your butt back and down. This is a squat. Feel your feet on the ground. As you inhale, hug your feet in towards one another. Feel your legs strengthen. As you exhale, press down through your feet. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, bend your elbows, bend your knees. Feel your feet on the ground. Strengthen your legs. Root down. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, lower back down. Last round together. Use your strength to press down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower back down. As you inhale, press down, rise, reach up. Toes in, heels out. Hinge from your hips, bow over your heart. Turn your toes in, heels out like you're pigeon-toed. Your hands can be on blocks if you're having trouble reaching the earth. No shame in the game. Feel your feet on the ground. Now as you inhale, imagine you have like 4 beach balls between your thighs. Feel your legs engage as you squeeze those imaginary beach balls. Then as you exhale, use that action to hinge from your hips and forward fold over your legs. Big breath in, deep breath out. As you inhale, walk your hands forward, frame your front foot. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. Take a breather. Inhale, your other foot lifts up and back. Exhale, big step through, low lunge. Ground your back foot down. Bring your forearm to your thigh, extended side angle. Everyone look at your front knee and toes. Make sure they're pointing straight ahead. Then you walk your back foot back until your front thigh is parallel with the earth beneath you. Nice adjustments. Press your arm into your leg into your arm. Now really nerdy stuff here. Can you hinge your butt back like you're in that squat? Stick your butt out, then stand down through your back foot to strengthen your pose. Inhale, lift your arms up to a T, warrior two. Exhale, bend into your front leg. As you inhale, imagine hugging your feet in towards one another. Feel your legs engage. Then as you exhale, reach out through your fingertips and up through the crown of your head. Inhale, press your leg towards straight. Exhale, toes out, heels in, goddess pose. Sit your butt down and back towards the person behind you. Feel your glutes turn on. Kali's all about the inner strength, the inner ferocity of your goddess. Feel your legs engage as you press down. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, bend in to sit deep. Inhale, press down and up. Exhale, deep. Last round. Feel your legs engage. Reach up towards the sky. Exhale, sit your butt deep. Hold. Inhale, press down. Exhale, toes in, heels out. Hinge from your hips, bow over your heart. As you forward fold, notice your legs, the foundation beneath you. The strength of your legs keeps you from folding forward way towards the earth. Engage your legs, grow strong up to your hips. Then as you exhale, bow over your heart. Option to stay here or grab for your strap or interlace your hands at your low back for a shoulder stretch. Here, can you widen your foot a little more? Yes, and then press these legs towards straight. Nice. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, release your hands down to the earth. Inhale, walk your hands forward, frame your front foot. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. From down dog, you can stay here, or inhale, shift your body forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down to the earth. Inhale, press down, cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe deeply and fully through all sides of your body. Inhale, your right foot lifts up and back. Bend your knee, open your hip, three-legged dog. Lift your left armpit up to meet your right. Nice. Exhale, bring your right knee all the way through to pigeon prep. Your right knee comes to the right side of your mat. Your back leg lowers down to the earth. Bring your hands high on blocks to frame out the front of your body. Check out your back leg. Make sure it's extending directly out from your hip and not veering off to the side. If you can, tuck your toes for a little extra engagement through your hip. Look down at your front foot. Flex your toes into the earth to turn this opposite hip on. Feel your legs on the earth, and as you press down into the earth, look down at your rib cage. Low ribs in, shoulders slide back, ears back. Option to stay here or bend your left knee. Maybe your left hand grabs for your left foot. Feel your hand connect to your foot and your foot back into your hand. Everyone draw your left shoulder up and back to open up through the left side of your heart. Big breath in. As you exhale, slowly release your hand from your foot. Ditch your blocks, plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Inhale, your other foot lifts up and back. Bend your knee, open your hip, three-legged dog. Lift your right armpit up to meet your left. Exhale, bring your left knee all the way through to the left. Pigeon prep on the other side. Set yourself up here as you need. Do you need a blanket under your knees? Blocks for your hands? Support yourself in this lifted variation of pigeon. Feel your legs on the earth. Connect to the ground as you inhale. Hug your knees in towards one another. Lift your pelvis up and away. And as you exhale, shoulders slide back, head presses back like you're standing. You can stay here or option to bend your right knee and grab for your right foot. Even if you can't grab for your right foot, bending your knee is still a thigh stretch. We got options. Press your hand into your foot back into your hand. Big breath in through your nose, lengthen towards the sky. As you exhale, release your hand from your foot, ditch your props, plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. From down dog, you can stay here or inhale, shift forward to high plank. Exhale, lower down to the earth. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Press firmly into the earth to lift your hips up to the ceiling as you extend through the backs of your feet. Pivot both of your feet to the right side of your mat. Open up for Vashisthasana, second round. You can stack your feet, You can have your feet on train tracks or use the supported variation. Notice if your hips droop down towards the earth, use your inner strength, press down through your feet, lift your hips high. You're a big side crescent moon. Now as you lift your hips up, can you open your heart up towards the sky? Exhale, lower your hands down, pike your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Big breath in, deep breath out. Pivot both feet to your other side, open up for side plank. Feel yourself connect to the earth, lift yourself towards the sky. Now, can you hinge your butt back in space? Then keep that as you press your feet down, your legs engage as you lean back onto your shoulders. Exhale, lower your hands down, hips up, downward facing dog. Everyone lower down to your knees, child's pose. Knees wide towards the mat's edges, toes touch behind you as you send your hips back towards your heels. Feel your breath in your body. Notice how your breath draws in through your nose, down into your belly. You might feel your belly balloon towards the earth. And as you exhale, your breath draws in and up through the crown of your head. We'll add on a side stretch. Walk your right hand 2 to 3 hand prints off to the right. Stack your left hand on top as you send your hips back towards your heels. Sit your left butt cheek down and back towards your feet as you breathe more space through the whole left side of your body. Walk your hands through center, take it to the other side. Left hand, 2 to 3 hand prints. It can come onto the floor too. Take up space here. Sit your right butt cheek down and back. Visualize breathing more space from your right hip up through your right fingertips. Walk your hands through center, slither onto your belly. Bring your arms long beside you, legs long behind you. Palms face the earth. Bring your legs together like they're two best friends. Flick your toenails down to feel your thighs lift up and away from the earth. Root down through your feet. Inhale, lift your arms to lift your chest, locust pose. The tendency is for your arms and legs to starfish out to the sides. Hug your legs in, your arms in. Big breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Rest one cheek on the earth. Bend your knees. Make windshield wipers from side to side. Legs long behind you, arms long beside you. Inhale, press down through your feet. Exhale, lift your heart, locust pose. Option to keep your feet on the earth, or you can lift your legs. If you lift your legs, hug them in towards one another. Imagine you're squeezing that blueberry between your thighs. Keep that as you shrug your shoulders up towards your ears like you have an imaginary pencil between your shoulder blades. As you exhale, lower your opposite cheek down to the ground. Bend your knees, make windshield wipers from side to side. Legs long behind you, arms long beside you. Inhale, lift up, locust pose. Exhale, extend out through the backs of your feet and up through the crown of your head. Keep your gaze a few inches in front of your nose and imagine your body like a long line of energy. As you exhale, lower all the way down, opposite cheek to the earth. Bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Bring your legs long behind you, hands to the top of your mat. Make a little hand pillow. Rest one of your cheeks on your hand pillow. Bring your legs close together. Bend your right knee and your right hand grabs for your right foot. Press your foot into your hand back into your foot. Same principle here. Press the top of your left foot down. Hug your thighs together. Breathe in through your nose. Deep breath out through your nose or mouth. On your exhale, release your hand from your foot. Switch the crossing of your hands, the crossing of your cheek. Press the tops of your feet into the ground, then bend your left knee. Left hand meets your left foot. Draw your left shoulder up and back. Yes, open up through the left side of your heart. Breathe deeply and fully into all parts of you. As you exhale, release your hand from your foot. Bring both hands underneath your face. Take a moment to feel your breath in your body. With this barrier of the floor, your mat beneath you, can you notice how your breath shows up in your body in this moment? Start to bring your hands wide, frame out your chest, flip yourself over and onto your back. Bring your feet underneath your knees. I'll talk you through a few rounds of active bridge. If you'd like to take supported bridge instead, you're welcome to place a block underneath the top of your butt for a few moments of rest. If you're following along with me, you can bring a block between your thighs or strap up your legs if you know and love it. Arms long beside you. Squeeze the block between your thighs. Inhale, press down through your feet to exhale, lift your hips. Once you arrive, squeeze your butt. Shimmy your shoulder blades together onto your back. As you exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Moment to breathe. Round two, feet underneath your knees, block between your thighs if you know it and love it. Inhale, press down through your feet. Exhale, lift your hips. Hug the block in between your thighs. Use the strength of your legs to keep your hips lifted. Now you can stay like this or interlace your hands underneath your butt and shimmy your shoulders together onto your back to create a shelf for the back of your heart. Press down through the back of your head, the back of your shoulders as you breathe deeply and fully. As you exhale, release your hands, lower all the way down to the earth. Rest. Last round like this. Press down through your feet. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, shimmy your shoulder blades together onto your back. Press your feet down and forward. Hug your legs together. Use this strength to open up your heart towards the front of the room. As you exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Ditch your block if you have a prop. Remove it and take a round of windshield wipers from side to side. Inhale to hug your knees in towards your chest. Exhale, wrap your arms around your legs for a big hug. Start to rock yourself forward and backward or side to side until you have the momentum to sit up, flip around, and meet me back in a tabletop position. You can take a rest in table, grab a sip of water, or take a linking vinyasa to rinse all of that off. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. We'll add together a lot of what we just did. Take stock of what you need in this moment to sustain your practice as it is today. Is it more breath? Is it more breaks? Is it using your inner strength to power through? Press down through your hands, lift your hips all the way up. Find long legs towards the back of the room. Pivot both feet to the right, stack your feet, open up to Vashisthasana. Look at your feet, see your feet. Lift your right foot, take a big, okay, we're on different sides. Lift your top foot, take a big step back. Look at your feet, parallel your feet like in bridge pose, feet underneath your knees. Press down through your feet, use your legs to pump your heart towards the front of the room, wild thing. Now you might stay here, or as you press your feet down and forward, your heart turns open towards the sky and you reach for the front of the room. As you exhale, look at your feet, come back through plank, pike your hips up, downward facing dog. Everyone lower down to your knees. What questions do you have? Anything? Or are we like, let's just get through it? Okay. Let me show something, because this is really what helped me in getting through all the parts, especially when we're very well into our practice. We're cooking. Molly?
What does this do with your low back? I mean, I've been having low back stuff, and I was trying this, and I want to know if it's okay or, you know.
Great question. This is a very similar shape and action as a bridge or an upward facing bow. So all of the key actions of those poses we'll take into this, because this is like a bridge plus something else. So let me show. We're in plank. We open up. What really helps to set this up as a well-supported bridge pose is visualizing where your feet are. So you have to look at your feet, take your step back, then parallel your feet. The tendency where low back stuff can come from is when your feet are really wide, your knees splay out, and this constricts, tightens the space at your low back. You want to parallel your feet and watch yourself do this. Once your feet are underneath your knees, engage the strength of your legs and use all of that to press forward, and then your heart will open up as much as it allows. If you feel ickiness in it, you don't need it. You can stay in plank or in some halfway point where you're working on the shape and don't feel that level of pain. But it's all about using the standing strength, that inner ferocity, to stabilize yourself as you turn your heart open towards the world, so to speak. Anything else?
So does it help with low back to have your feet like closer together, more similar to the way that like they are on bridge, so that you can like feel your inner thighs more?
Yeah, not like too close together, but bridge distance, like hips width distance. Yeah, the tendency is to be really wide, but we connect back to that point of foundation to get ourselves back to that place. Cool. Downward facing dog. The end is near, I promise. You also have options. You don't have to do what I say, right? Press down through your hands, reach up through your hips. Pivot both feet to the other side of your mat, your second side. Set up your strongest, steadiest side plank, Vashisthasana. Now look at your feet. Yes. Lift your right, whatever your top foot is, take a big step back. Now adjust your feet. Watch your feet. Yes. Bring them hips width distance. Inhale, press down. Squeeze your legs together to lift your hips up. Now, as your hips lift up, your heart might open up towards the sky. Now, for an added bonus, hand to heart. Notice your inner embodiment, the trace of your breath in your body as you press down to lift up. As you exhale, feet back to plank. Look at your feet as you come out of this. Yes, hands down, hips up, downward facing dog. From down dog, you can stay here or take your last chance at a linking vinyasa. From downward facing dog, you'll lower down to your knees, flip onto your back. Bring your feet wide, take windshield wipers from side to side.
Really like that cue to like look at the feet. Yeah. It like slows you
Yes.
down.
No, yeah. And it's like, we don't gotta rush it, you know? There is an inner wildness to it, but it's not unleashed completely. It's not without boundaries. As you exhale, let your knees twist off to one side. Your arms come out to a T or out to a goalpost position. Work with the space you have. Nestle your shoulders together onto your back. Let them be settled into the earth as you twist from your belly button down. Inhale your knees through center. Exhale, shift your hips to the opposite side of your mat to twist your legs over towards your other side. Readjust your arms as needed. Let your breath soften. Inhale your knees through center. Exhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs for a big hug. Receive yourself as you are at this stage of your practice. On your exhale, release your feet down to the earth. Does anyone not have a strap? We all have straps? Awesome. All right, grab your strap, unfurl it so it's long like a belt. Bring the ball of your right foot into the center of your strap. Your hands will grab for either edge of the strap as you press your foot up towards the sky. For Supta Ashtha Padangusthasana A. Now your left leg can be long to the earth or your foot can be on the mat. No matter where it is, look at your leg and make sure it's coming directly in line with your hip and not veering off to one side. I have a real tendency to death grip the strap because I want the stretch so bad. Can you walk your hands down a little bit more so that your shoulder blades can rest firmly on the earth? Now bring your left hand to the top of your left hip, both ends of the strap into your right hand. Keep your left hip rooted. As you exhale, open your right leg out towards the windows. Your left hip wants to uproot. Press your hip into the earth to stabilize you as you unfurl towards the right side of your mat. Inhale your leg through center. Exhale, twist your right leg to the left. Your right hip can lift. For a moment of self-adjustment here, make an L with your right hand. Bring that L to your right hip crease and pull your whole right leg away from you, lengthening through the right side of your waistline. Inhale your leg through center. Exhale, switch your other leg into the strap. Your right leg is long to the earth. Second side. Press your foot up towards the sky. Try to lengthen the back of your left thigh towards the wall in front of you, or I guess behind you. Press your foot firmly into the strap like you're stomping onto the ceiling above you. Switch both ends of the strap into your left hand to your right hip. As you exhale, open your left leg out towards the brick wall. Your top hip wants to lift. Press it down into the earth. And only go as far as you can while keeping yourself rooted back to the earth. Is it okay to touch? I'm just gonna help press you down. Is that okay? Cool. As you inhale, come back through center. Exhale, twist towards the right. Notice any difference from side to side. Do you need to adjust a little bit? Inhale your leg through center. Exhale, bend your knee, ditch your strap, bring your feet to the earth. Take a round of windshield wipers from side to side. On your inhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Exhale, wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a big hug. As you exhale, release your feet to the earth. Find your blocks. Bring your feet together, your knees wide to rest on either block for a supine bound angle, like a butterfly position. The soles of your feet come together, and your knees are supported by your blocks on some level. Can I show you something? Triangling it in like this. Like, yeah. Is that any different? Might be a little less jagged. Your hands might rest naturally on your person or along beside you. But no matter where they are, can you notice the physical manifestation of your breath within your body just as it is in this moment in time? Let your breath wash over you. Bring your hands to the outsides of your legs. Start to close your legs together like a book. Does anyone not have therapy balls? One. Okay, Carolina, I'll get you yours. Of course. Okay. If this is your first time with the therapy balls, no worries. Find your therapy balls, keep them in the tote. Here you go. We'll work into the backs of our shoulders. I'll try to demo this so you can see. Lift your head up, so much so that you can slide the balls toted at the tops of your shoulder blades. So these bony protrusions at your upper back, let them frame out the top of this space and lie back onto your therapy balls. If they feel crooked or like in the wrong spot, doesn't feel like it's in the right place, feel free to raise your hand, let me know. Notice what you feel. You have the option to stay like this, or maybe you reach your arms up in line with your shoulders. And start to swagger your arms from side to side, like stalks of seagrass in the wind. You can add on by letting your arms sway up and down so your hands start to reach back for the floor behind you. Notice if your breath is taken away by this sensation. We'd like to relieve tension from this place in our body where it can feel like we hold the weight of the world. So if you feel any added toughness, see if you can soften, back off just a little bit. Option 2, wrap your arms around yourself like a big hug and start to sway from left to right. Uncross your arms, cross them the opposite way. Notice any difference from side to side as you gently move from left to right. Start to uncross your arms, lower them down by your sides. Inch your body towards the top of your mat so that the balls naturally travel towards the middle of your upper back. This point between the tops and bottoms of your shoulder blades. Once you find this space, you can reach your arms overhead and wave your arms from side to side. Breathe into this space. Option to start reaching your arms forward and back. Take a big hug, wrap your arms around yourself, sway from side to side. Uncross your arms, cross them the opposite way. Take any little movements from side to side. Permission to notice what you feel and feel what you notice. Bring yourself back through center, uncross your arms, lower them down by your side. For your last spot, inch your body north so the balls travel south towards the base of your shoulder blades. You can try to find these physically on your body. Just above your mid-back. Reach your arms overhead. Take movements from side to side. You can start to reach forward and back. Breathe into this movement. Option to take your big hug, wrap yourself around yourself as you rock from side to side. Unwrap your arms, wrap them the other way. Take a few more rounds of movement on your own. Then uncross your arms, slowly lift your body up to remove the balls out from underneath you. You can just bring them off to the side of your mat. Lay your body down on to the ground beneath you. Notice what you feel. Notice any difference that a difference makes. You have the option to stay like this, or inhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Wrap yourself around yourself for a big hug. Bring your hands to your knees. Take them wider than your hips. You can be here or make your way into happy baby, where your arms move along the insides of your legs and your hands grab for your outer shins, outer ankles, or outer edges of your feet. You're welcome to be in stillness or take any final movements that you may need from side to side before we head into rest. In your own time, release your hands from your legs, and we'll set up for Shavasana. You are welcome to lie flat on your mat. If you are looking for a suggestion to use your props, you can look up here. I always love to bring my blocks side by side towards the bottom third of my mat. And then I roll up my blanket like a churro and put it on top of my blocks. And then I slide the backs of my knees on top of my props and lie back. You're welcome to use whatever resources around you to let yourself find a moment of supported rest. As you make your way here, you might remove any glasses off to the side, add any layers as your body cools down. Otherwise, do one thing to make yourself 1% more comfortable. I'll offer you a few moments of guided Shavasana, but as this is your practice, feel free to tune this in or tune it out. Let your eyes soften and close. your arms and legs heavy down towards the earth. Let your breath deepen as you receive yourself as you are. Relax the tops and bottoms of your feet. Release any tension from your ankles. Relax the fronts and backs of your knees. Let your hips sink down into the earth beneath you. Soften your belly. Relax your shoulders. Separate your teeth to release your jaw. Unfurrow your brow to relax your whole face. Let your whole body be held by the earth beneath you. My voice will fade, and I'll call you back when it's time. Begin to deepen your breath. And as you deepen your breath, let your breath deepen you in return. As soon as you remember to breathe on your inhale, your breath instantly meets and remembers you in return as you exhale. Feel your breath draw in through your nose and out through your nose or mouth, exactly as it is in this moment of your practice. Let the spirit that you are awaken the body that you have. Start to wiggle your fingertips and toes, or take any small movements into your body that help call you back to earth and back to reality. On your next breath in, reach your arms overhead. Take a big good morning stretch. And as you exhale, lengthen all the way out through the tips of your toes. Take a big breath in through your nose. A bigger breath out through your nose or mouth. One more breath together. Take your deepest breath in, fill yourself up completely, and as you exhale, let your breath travel as far and as wide as you can even imagine. Start to roll yourself off onto one side of your mat. Settle into a fetal position. Your head sits in the crook of your arm. Begin to lower your hands down to the ground, and with strong arms, sit yourself up to a tall seat. You're welcome to sit up on props as you settle in. Keep your eyes softly closed or softly open. As you arrive, think about stacking your shoulders on top of your hips and your head on top of your shoulders. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, or if it has meaning for you, you can fold your hands together at your heart center. If you fold your hands, you might flick your thumb into your heart space and press your heart space back into your thumb to meet yourself where you're at. Anjali Mudra is a gesture of utmost sincere self-reverence that honors your individual voice, your true teacher, which is never further than your own heart and never further than your own breath. Take a moment here and now to bow to your heart and bow to each other's hearts. Keep this connection to your breath and to your heart as best you can throughout your everyday life. Take a moment here and now to thank yourself for arriving here this morning on a Sunday, for taking the time for your practice. I thank each and every one of you for showing up here, for all that you are, and for all that you choose to be in this life. Thank you for your time, and that's class. Stop. Thanks, everyone. Again, my name's Melissa. I'm normally here Sundays assisting. I teach here Wednesday at 7 a.m. If you have any questions about what we did today, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, if you're interested in learning more about the Tri-Devi and the goddesses, Mariel is doing her mini immersion again in August, the weekend of August 8th and 9th, 1 to 6 p.m. each day for a little bit of a nerdy deep dive. If you're looking for continuing education, I believe these hours also count towards those. Anyway, hope to see you around. Have a great rest of your weekend.
You too. Thank you, Melissa.
Of course. Thanks.